We're trying to empower kids that you don't have to just fit into a job. You can kind of create something and you can pick your path. So this kind of ties into the STEAM where you can invent something. So I told the kids there was a quote, if there's not a book that you want to read, write it. And we said that earlier in the year, we wrote stories, and now we're saying if there's not the business that you want in Batavia, make it. We started the beginning of the year researching the history of Batavia in different places like the orphanage and places in Batavia. As we did that, somebody asked the students, so what are you going to do for Batavia someday? And the students asked me if they could come up with their own plans. They wanted laser tag, or they wanted places that have birthday parties. So we decided to make business plans. So we didn't know how to do that. So we researched on the internet, and all the mentors came in around Batavia, people from all the different organizations. Karen Winters was amazing from the BEA. She helped get the people connected with us to come in and mentor the students. So as they developed their plans, they made Tinkercad 3D images of the business. They talked about profit margins and all these different components, and this is their final piece. So now they're presenting and they're asking the business people here to invest money. They called it Cook's Cash, and they're investing a certain amount, and then the winner is going to have their image 3D printed, and someone else is speaking at the BEA breakfast in a couple weeks too about her plan.
I was super impressed by the amount of work these students put into their projects, and just their general excitement about what they were doing.
It's important to get kids thinking early. One of the biggest things that I talk about a lot in workforce development is starting earlier. And fourth grade is the sweet spot. Back in the day when we used to do basketball and teaching kids in Catholic school system, everybody didn't understand why we were so good. It was because we're starting in fourth grade. And the same is true in workforce development. The more we can funnel kids in fourth grade, the better they are in terms of their career pathways.
There's several ways that schools and parents can expose their kid to entrepreneurship, even starting a lemonade stand. But to have an actual project where they're having to come up with a budget, thinking about how they're going to use renewable energy sources, polling people to see the success of their business and the potential success of their business. I mean, it's a remarkable thing to see.
It's all about a complete ecosystem. So you have to have entrepreneurs, you have to have your businesses that are here, retain and grow, and then you got to attract new businesses. So the whole model is complete once you have entrepreneurs, and these kids get it. I mean, their business plans are phenomenal.
They're able to give some advice and mentor these kids so that they have a better sense of what it takes to actually run a successful business.
The intelligence of these kids, they get the whole picture of business. They may not have everything completed, but their thought process and what their business plans all have great detail, and the creativity is incredible.